Alright, welcome back guys. Today I'm going to be trying a new mod on Minecraft. We're taking a little break from Skyrim today, so we are doing the Society Sunlit Valley mod. I have played it a couple times. I'm going to create a new world for YouTube. But I have played two different worlds, not like all the way through. Sometimes I get tired with one world, and so I start another world. Alright, so this is going to be my YouTube world. That's as fancy as I'm going to get. I'm going to do survival, normal, and I'm not going to allow cheats, I don't think. But I do want to start with a bonus chest. I mean, it's not super complicated creating a world, so here we go. Now, the Society Sunlit Valley mod, according to my husband, oh yeah, I was going to turn down, I do have it a little bit turned down, but I was going to turn it down a teensy bit more so that I don't get, my voice doesn't get overwhelmed. But my husband was telling me that this mod is supposed to be like Stardew Valley in Minecraft. Oh, look at the little sheep already. They're so cute. Great. It put my bonus chest in the water, which means I don't get any torches. Also, it has these cool, I'm only playing this world with myself, so it doesn't matter. But it has these cool chests where when I like the looter chest up at the top, you can see, means that if I open it and if my husband were playing on the world too and he opened it, different stuff in the chest for him versus me. It also means that you have to shift to destroy it because I'm gonna put this backpack on my back because I'm gonna need that, because it won't let you destroy it accidentally if somebody else needs to look at it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up all these seeds. Now, this episode, I don't have a lot of goals. I'm just gonna be exploring the world with you guys. This is episode 0, basically. Pick up these berries. We need to find a place to set up camp. Honestly, I don't know how far I'm even gonna... Oh no, I have to redo my key bindings. Just a second. I have to do that, and I'm gonna fast forward it because it's gonna take me a minute. Okay, for some reason it's not letting me open the map with M, but it is letting me open a different map with J, so I'm gonna just do that for now. We'll see how long it takes before that annoys me and I really have to figure it out, because it does say that it is bound M, and it doesn't say that anybody is conflicting with M, I don't think. That opens that. That opens my backpack. We're good for now, but so I'm just gonna open the journey map instead. Now, I don't particularly know where I want to go. Down in the bottom, I'll try to remember to circle it, but I don't think I'm going to remember. Down in the bottom, it does tell you what region you're mousing over. So this is a meadow region. This is a plains region. So I don't really know. I never know how I want to pick up or set up my world. I never know how I want my house to be, but and I don't want to wander for too long, but also I want like a really perfect location. Every time I start a Minecraft world, it's always, I'll know it when I see it, and this is no different. I'll know it when I see it. Until then, I am going to probably be quiet unless something comes up, and I might fast forward just wandering around trying to find a good location, because that's gonna be a lot of time and you don't want to do that with me. I mean, maybe you do, I don't know. Oh, I think that's actually salt up there, so let me hop up there before I fast forward. and just show you. I don't know if anybody watching has like played this mod or if you're watching because you're interested in this mod. And I'm also very bad at remembering that other people haven't played it. So I'm gonna try to remember. Let me rearrange my hotbar really quick because I have a specific way I like them set up, and this is not that way. So for now, that's gonna be how I do it. I'm gonna try to remember to explain things. If I don't, and you're frustrated with that, please comment below. Like, hey, you forgot to explain this thing. Because I am just jumping right on in. We don't have a home or anything, so I haven't explained much of anything. Like, oh, I almost fell. That would have been bad. Much of anything that way. About anything about the mod or anything, because we don't have a home. We haven't gotten anything set up, and I don't want to just like info dump and tell you, oh, you know, every single thing about the mod before we even get started. So also I can't remember if the looter chests are part of the mod or something I added in to play with my husband because I do like them a lot. So I'm gonna fast forward now. Once I find the best place, I'll know it when I see it. Unless something interesting happens, I will be back then. Alright guys, I think we found the place. I like this area. I like it's nighttime right now, so you can't see it. It's 2 in the morning. I love all the flowers everywhere. I know that I'm up on a hill, and I know I'm gonna regret that. But I'm gonna challenge myself because I think that it's super pretty It's mostly flattish. There's a little mini sheep right there. I like the, and a woolly, yeah, this is where we're gonna build our house. So in this mod, I'm not so worried about finding a village. Villages are really, really rare in this mod, but actually, oops, wrong button. Actually, what you end up doing is you end up, wherever it is down here, villagers, you end up inviting all of these. I think that they're from Stardew Valley. I'm not positive, but because I've never played Stardew Valley, my husband has. But you end up inviting all these guys to live with you, and so you build your village around wherever you want to be. So I think that this is where I want to be. I also think that's super cool. So I'm gonna kind of base my whole world around this weird little tower thing. I just love all the flowers. The flowers make me happy. I know it's nighttime. I can't see anything. I'm also excited to be super high up on a hill because that means tons of caves to explore beneath me, tons of things. I am definitely more of an explorer than a builder, and this is a good explorer world. And I also kind of just like being able to look down. Am I gonna regret having to climb back up here every time I want to come home? 100%. Am I gonna do it anyway? Yes. I'll build stairs. You guys will laugh at me in a couple episodes when I'm complaining about it, but right now, this is where I want to build. So, in this episode, oh my gosh, wrong button again. In this episode, we are going to attempt to get all the way across to here. I don't need to get all the way across to here. All the way across to here on this quest line. And that's the fun thing about this mod is it comes with a lot of quests. So this game, this playthrough, my main goal is to 100% all of these fun little quests, all these farming quests, these like growing crops quests, collecting different things, making different things, and then down here is the 100% quest where you get like 100% all of the gems that you can find in the game, all the artifacts that you can find in the game, everything that you can find in the game. My goal is to 100% everything. My side goal is to create all 11 regions that I have in my books. Is that gonna happen right off the bat? No, it is not. Definitely not. But I think that this is the perfect place to start with the region of Witch Castle, which is the main region that they are in my book Crossing the Line. This will be Witch Castle. That is just a side goal though. Eventually I will have a signpost. I'll have all the regions written down on the side post, and we will check mark all the ones that we've accomplished. Oh, and the light, it is so cute. It is so cute. Okay, let's get started, shall we? All right, so what is our first? Well, there's also this. So the welcome, I've never read this. Where farming meets lightly industrialized capitalism. Expand your farming empire and become wealthy in the process. This quest book will give you an introduction to the concepts of the pack and serve as a journal for collectible items, which I already mentioned over here. But like in Skyrim, I've never read any of these, so oh, I didn't mean to close that. So we're just gonna read it. Want to change something? Do it. This pack has a configuration. Things like the Stardew fishing minigame or hospital fees can be turned off. Oh, that's nice. In the mod pack folder, go to the folder, these names, and then this. Find the file config.stuff and open it up with the notepad. Update the values. Save the file and restart the game. If you're on the server admin may need to change these. Okay. Well, I like the fishing minigame, and I like the hospital fees. Well, I don't like the hospital fees. I go broke, but I haven't figured out how to close those without... Oh, just kidding. This pack has a lot of animals that can make sounds that get very old very quickly. To mute specific mob sounds, you can click on the volume icon in your inventory. If you dislike the ambient sounds in the pack, you can edit the file. Okay, cool. I might need to do that if it gets annoying in the game. Spice of life. Onion addition has been added to incentivize eating different foods. Reaching certain thresholds of food diversity will give you benefits listed in the book. Most notably, extra health. Cool. I'm just kind of read through quickly. Want to protect your base and keep it loaded. Chunks can be claimed using the journal map key. By default, first click the mode button on the right side and then left click to claim a chunk and right click to remove it. Okay, I don't really worry about that too much. The chunks map is disabled to prevent confusion from having two maps. Oh, if you're familiar with modded Minecraft and prefer that map, click the check mark. Yeah, I prefer that map. That's why I couldn't find it. Teleportation does exist, however, you will have to invest massive amounts of cash to buy it. Alternatively, you can build out a network of roads and teleport between them using signs. I have done this. I love it. I will be doing it in this game. Shaders come pre-installed. Press O to enable. That's not O, is it? To enable, provided your PC has the specs. I'll just turn those on in a second. I'm not a server owner. I'm not going to read that. Due to the complex world generation of the Skull Cavern, we suggest pre-generating the dimension using Chunky to do this. Run. Oh well. And many recipes in this pack are modified or require currency, like games such as Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon exploit the earth for profit. You got it. I will be exploiting the earth for profit. Thank you very much. Now, I need to set down some chests because my inventory is full. So let's just put some chests. Right now they are not going to be sorted. I am just dumping everything because I need to. Well, let's be honest. Oops, did not mean to put the stick on the ground. Putting those there. Okay, what's next? Now, I did not accidentally, but I did find some slimes while I was walking here. So I got a slime block. We will go more into slimes eventually. They are not my priority right now. What is our number one priority? Getting started. The basics. Crafting table. You got it. I chopped down a chestnut tree. Oh, actually, I already have planks. I don't know why, but I already have planks. I chopped down a chestnut tree because I wanted the chestnuts. I like the wood. There we go, crafting table. Now, I do know, and I'm going to do it because I want to. Sorry, my husband's chair is squeaky. You can do a crafting table on a stick. And you can put it right here, and then when I hit V, I just have crafting, which is super nice. I definitely want to do that, so I kind of skipped ahead crafting table and then just, ooh, I get a sandwich. Nice. All right. Upgrading your tools past wood requires a smithing table. At higher tiers, it will require a smithing template purchased from the blacksmith villager. Tools can be repaired with an anvil infinitely, and enchantments also carry over when upgrading. Oh, that's good. I don't think I knew that. Searching for an item on the item list, or search for an item on the item list sidebar, and left click on it to see recipes. I'm kind of speeding through this. I will stop and explain eventually. To get started making money, you'll need a basic shipping bin. Items placed inside that have a sell value will be sold at 6 a.m. So a shipping bin is a chest and a trapdoor. Do I remember how to make a trapdoor? I think that it's 6 of these. I can't remember, but I think that it's 6. Yes, it is. Cool. And I have a chest, and I really want that woolly cow. So, chest, trapdoor, and we can get started making some money. So, in this game, a lot of things have sell value, and nothing in my... Okay, the salmon berries have a sell value. The raw iron, has a sell value. Nothing in here that I want to sell. I'll sell the geodes for now because I'm not going to be opening them anytime soon, and I need money. So I also like this handy little sort the container option. But yes, that's how we're going to be doing a lot of the game, is selling stuff when we have it to sell, and growing lots of crops, getting lots of money, watering the crops. Okay, I need a wooden hoe. Like I said, I'm going to try to just do all of the basic things right now so that we can just get started with the game. Oops, and not waste time, because I already like took a little bit of time even just finding the right location. So wooden hoe, there we go. Now I get a watering can. Oh no. You know what? I don't have any water up here, do I? Look, my map works. There's some water right here. Oh, there's some water way over here. Oh, there's like a thing over here. Huh. Maybe that's where I should set up my base. But I really like this cliff face. Well, maybe this could be like Witch Castle when I end up setting up my region. I'm going to run over here and see what this is. Now that I have my proper map that I like, that works better, I'm going to come over here and see what this is. But I'm going to grab all my stuff and run over there first. And I know I did just like build a bunch of stuff, so I'm gonna make this a stack so that I don't have so much in my inventory, because I just picked up a bunch of stuff. Ooh, but I still have room. Sweet. Okay, I'm gonna pick all this stuff up, and then and now that I've picked it up and it's not a looter chest, I can just pick up the chest. I don't have to shift for it. I'm going to mark this as Witch Castle so that I can come back and build it later. But I want to go see what's over here. What's on the other side of door number 2. I do really like this location though, so if I don't like that location, I will probably come back here, but I have marked it on my map, so I can do that if I want to. Okay, so it's really nothing special, but there is a bed. There's some water. There's something boiling over here. Okay, I actually will do my base here because there's a little bit here. And mainly I was loving all of the flowers, and there's a cool little hole over there to go mining and stuff. We're gonna move the base over here. I think this will work a little bit better for me right now. So I'm just gonna set my chest down again and fill it back up. Oh, except I don't want to put the shipping bin in there, and I'm gonna sell that, so I don't want to put that in there. Okay. Put the shipping bin back down. Probably right there. And it's almost nighttime. Now the really nice thing about this mod is bad guys only spawn underground, so I can wander around at night and not have to worry about getting attacked by a zombie. Which is good because I have no armor on. So getting attacked by a zombie would be pretty bad right now. Also, this is a... Hey. Okay, didn't let me pick that up. It did let me pick up the, or open the cauldron, which is pretty cool. Pretty excited about that. Oh, I can sit on the little bench. Yep, this is nice. And there's a bed here, so I can set this as my spawn point, hopefully. Yep. There we go. Respawn point set. $64 worth of stuff sold. And it is raining. So the bummer part of this game is your crops and stuff you can't just like set them by water and they get watered. Like you have to water them every morning. But it's raining right now, so if I had crops, which I don't, it would be taken care of. Sweet. Okay. Got the bank for all of my coins. Shared accounts. So I'm not gonna read that. My husband and I did go through and share the accounts. And it worked out just fine, but he's not in this one, so I'm not too worried. Alright, so starting your village. Building a successful farm is not something you can do alone. The carpenter can get you started, helping you build homes for new villagers and offering building supplies if you want to make them yourself. You can also invite more villagers with some simple to obtain materials. So he needs a cobblestone, a wooden axe, and a crafting table. And I don't really want to place him here. I don't like that idea. He's gonna mess up my aesthetic. But I'm gonna put a coin in the bank, and I have these coins taking up slots in my... I don't want that, so I'm gonna put those coins in the bank too. So I'm gonna take a peek around and figure out even where I might even want to put him. Because I don't want to put him here. Now the problem is this is alpine stone. It is not stone, so it's not going to give me cobblestone. But that's okay. I'll survive. See, there's like a little way into a cave down here. Big fan of the cave systems up here. So, except when I need cobblestone. I'm going to go on a little adventure, see if I can find some cobblestone. I also think... Look, there's a dog. Where's the dog? Oh, right there. I don't have a bone, but I'm gonna just pet you. Yep. Hello. You're not my dog. Hopefully you don't wander off too much because I pet you and you gave me a heart. So you're my friend now, right? Okay. Yeah. I'm already like regretting building super high, but not regretting it enough to move. I'm just gonna go down here to look for some cobblestone. Get the berries. We're gonna need a snack. You have no idea how hard it is for me to not just go wander off and get all those ore resources that I see on the hillside. Like, I want to go get it so bad. Oh, look, there's an owl. He's getting all wet. Oh, there's a squirrel. I heard him. Oh yeah, and you can't walk on the leaves in this mod. You fall right through. But they do slow your fall, so if you're falling... Here's some cobblestone right here. I'm just gonna grab this. If you're falling, you might want to land on a leaf block. Then you'll be fine. Fine-ish, at least. Oh, that's... I see something like yellow on my map, but I'm wondering if it is the lava. No, it's just this tree. This yellow tree. Which I do like. I have this tendency sometimes to pick my home base based on the trees, and I forget that I can just get a sapling and move the types of trees that I like to whatever location I like. So I am doing better these days picking locations. I don't take as long. It took me like 25 minutes to pick this location, but you don't know that because I fast forwarded. Sped it up a bit so it wasn't nearly as long. Now I have to climb this hill again. I'm definitely going to be putting in stairs someday. Not today. We're trying to get through all of our objectives today. But yeah, basically episode 0, I'm not really focused much on like doing specific things. I'm just trying to get through that first getting started objective branch. I'm not even trying to do the side branches. I'm just doing like the main straight through. Oh, it is so hard for me to not pick up all the flowers too. Like, I want them so bad. There will be time. There will be a time and a place to pick up all of the flowers I love the flowers. Okay. Gotta figure out, and I'm definitely not gonna put this guy anywhere near my house, so brace yourself for that, because we're gonna have to go for another walk. Okay, and then he wants an axe. I'm gonna need more logs than that. He wants an axe and a crafting table, so I'm gonna need a lot more logs than that. Let's see. I'm not giving him my axe. There's no way. Sticks. And then these. And here. There's an axe. And a crafting table. So he wants a crafting table, an axe, and cobblestone. We get the carpenter invitation. Sweet. Starting your village. Done. I don't know what the clipboard's for, but we get this cool blueprint, which is nice because it will let you just kind of build him into the world. So let me look at my map again. My house is here. This is a cool like ridge line. I think it goes down into that area and down into this area. And this is where my witch castle is gonna be. So I don't really want to build that direction. I'm thinking maybe I will put the villagers over here. That'll be fine. They can go over here. And I will do a teleportation pathway to them. Show you guys how that will work. That'll probably be the next episode, will be the teleportation stuff. But I'm gonna at least, oh, I'm hungry. Going to at least put him over here so that he's not in my way. Let me just run over there really quick. I did add into this mod, I will admit, I added the paraglider mod because I love paragliding. I don't have a paraglider right now, but you bet your bottom dollar as soon as I get enough resources. Sorry, my cat wanted on my lap. As soon as I get enough resources, I will be putting in, or getting, not putting in, getting wild oats. I want those. A paraglider, because we're gonna need it, guys. We're gonna need it, especially if I'm up here on a cliff, for sure. Okay, sweet. There's a little well and stuff. It's like it was meant to be. So, to put in the carpenter, he comes with this cool blueprint thing. I'm not gonna worry too much right now at this very second about getting it perfect. I will come kind of build the world around him. But what you do, oh, I don't want it to be floating. What you do is you like right click and it'll superimpose it into the world so that you can see how it is. If that's going to be my city center, I'm going to want him to be facing probably that way. I think that'll be fine if he's facing that direction. But what I don't want is I don't want to lose the flowers that are underneath the, I'm gonna try to make like a line in the grass so that when I lose the blueprint, I can see it. I don't know if that'll work, but, oh, come on, let me break that grass too. Okay, so when I remove the blueprint, hopefully, nope, but kind of, yeah. I'm just gonna pick up these flowers. Oh good, there was a piece of dirt in here, so I didn't lose I don't want to lose these flowers. They're super pretty, and I'm obsessed with them, so I picked the location because of the flowers. I'm not gonna let the carpenter's house take out the flowers. So then we go back to our blueprint, check it out. That looks good. I'm not putting a whole lot of thought into where I'm putting this. Like I said, I'll come back and kind of terraform it, make it pretty later. But mostly I just want him in the world so that I can move on to my part of the deal. So when you place, or when you invite him, with the invitation, you get this little villager home spot. I'm just gonna put it here. There we go. He has moved into our village. Hey stranger, my name is Ace. I'm here to help you build the village you're starting in Sunlit Valley. Cool. If you're looking to invite more villagers, come talk to me and I can help you build homes for them. Okay? If you'd prefer to do the building yourself, just let me know and I can sell any building supplies you'll need. You really have your work cut out for you here. Yes, I picked a cliff. Come see me if you need anything. All right. So then when you click on the villagers, the blueprints I've made in the building shop come with all the building blocks you'll need pre-supplied. That's nice. No need to run around crafting everything for a building. I gotcha covered. Nice. So when you come to them, he does have a bunch of stuff that is available for coins, and I have no coins right now, but eventually we will have more coins. We can also buy like tree saplings, all kinds of stuff, so it's actually pretty cool. I really like that part of the mod. And with him, you can also invite villagers, so he tells you like to get the market you need 4 fire logs, blacksmith 4 fire logs, shepherd 4 fire logs. Those will also come with houses that we will need to put in here eventually. So let's see where we are on our quest line. Great, I got dirt. Blueprints can be used to instantly pre-build pre-made houses without collect every block. Right click a block with a blueprint. Yeah, I kind of already showed you how to do that. Yeah, and then now we have to get the blacksmith. My goal was this bed. We're getting there. How long is this episode? Hopefully not too long. We're getting there. My goal was this bed. Your farm isn't going to be very successful if you stick to those stone tools. The carpenter can help you build a home for a blacksmith. They'll sell you smithing templates to upgrade your tools. So he needs 4 fire logs, which I have to run home to get. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, are you tea? You're tea. There are so many different crops in this game. I have so much fun farming them all. I very much enjoy, I'm going the wrong direction. I very much enjoy the farming aspect of this game. And all the crops and... Oh, this is why I need a paraglider. I didn't almost die. What are you talking about? You do not want to die in this mod. You do get charged, not the first time. You don't get charged the first time, they do it for free. But you get charged like a hospital fee, which I was reading, you know, just right back there that you can turn that off, but I'm not going to. You do get charged a hospital fee when you die, and it's unfortunate, so don't die. Oops. I want this fire log. How many is in this stack? 3, sweet. I'll just pick those up then. There we go, 5. Now I have to run back. But, and your tools also, trying to like keep a train of thought, your tools don't lose durability as you use them, but when you die, they all take damage. If they're in your, though I discovered if they are not in your hotbar, they don't take damage. So if you're like on fire in the nether about to die, open your inventory and put your tools in your main storage, not in your hotbar. They won't take as much damage. Or like your armor if you're worried about your armor. But yeah, they don't lose durability until you die. I die a lot. I would like to invite the blacksmith, please. Thank you very much. Quest completed. Oh, but then I need to actually get... Oh, wait, no. Get the blacksmith. Okay, where do we want the blacksmith to go? I think that the blacksmith should go on the other side of the well, like over here somewhere. I also feel like his building is a little bit bigger than Ace's. Oh, I went that direction. Try not to run off the edge of the cliff. Pull it back this way. Oh, there's another cliff here. Hopefully that was far enough. This one I'm gonna have to do some digging, I think. Oh, but that was far enough. Sweet. Oh, if I pop it up here. Oh, darn it. I didn't mean to do that. It's hard to like tell which corner you have activated, and then it's hard to like see everything and make sure everything is good. But I think I think that's perfect. Like I said, I'll come back. Oh, that's hanging. That's not perfect. Just kidding. I'll come back and fix some of it, but I can't fix. Well, I could fix it, I guess. The hanging. I don't want to. So let's see. How's this? It's only hanging a teensy bit. I think that's fine. So let's get rid of the flowers in this line so that I know that it's not going to touch down here, but I'm getting rid of them anyway so that I can tell where my line is for my construction. That's the nice thing about this part of the map, this region, is it is super flowery and grassy, and it is really easy to see, yeah, where all the grass and flowers are. And if you do have blocks in the way when you're building, I haven't had this problem yet, but if you do have blocks in the way, it will tell you. It won't build it. It'll be like, hey, you need to go get rid of, you know, this item, and it'll highlight it in red. So you don't have to worry about that too much. But I've found that it is sometimes nicer to just get it out of the way ahead of time. If I can. I can't always. I sometimes miss things, or like I misjudge how big the building is going to be or what they're going to need. I got some wheat seeds too. So let's see how that. I think that's good right there. I'm not putting a whole lot of thought into this. Don't want to overthink it, you know. And yeah, some of it is probably going to be hanging off, but that's okay. All right, where do we want to put his little teleportation pad? All right, place down the villager home block. There we go. We have another guy. Hey, Ace told me all about your plans here in the valley. My name is Aiden, and I will be the one keeping your tools fresh for farming. If you need any smithing templates or geode busters, just stop by my shop. Growing a town like this is no easy task, and I'm here to help. Yes, you are. Why do I need you again? Have you had a chance to get down to the caves yet? No, I haven't. I literally just started. You'll need some materials to do that, so that or some materials down there that I don't carry soon. So he's also got a bunch of stuff that you can buy. You have to buy the flint and steel from him, I think. And it's expensive. And like all these like fancier things that I haven't even gotten to on my other game yet. So, oh, that's farm building? Oh, because I got a hoe. Okay. All right, what's next? The bed. Okay, I need 64 cobblestone and 10 fire logs. And then we will get to our finished goal, and we will be able to move on to the next episode. Really, that's all. That's our goal, is to just wrap up this episode, and then you guys can keep watching or waiting until I finish recording the next episode. I'm gonna have to go get some cobblestone is what I'm gonna have to do. Now, when I was playing in my other world, the alpenstone was really hard to find. It was really far away from our main base. It took us forever to find it, and I wanted it because it was pretty for building. And so I was excited in this one to be like, oh yay, like I can, I want to upgrade my pickaxe actually. What do I need to upgrade my pickaxe? Probably, I think that I need an iron coin as well. Oh, I don't have one. Just kidding, can't upgrade my pickaxe yet. So I was excited when I saw that the stone was here and abundant. But I forgot how many recipes require cobblestone. And it's way down here. I will be building steps. Oh, another dog. I'm gonna pet that one too. Oh, I forgot to turn on shaders. I'm not gonna do that right now. That's the problem with this game, is I get so distracted. You think I get distracted in Skyrim? Nothing compared to here. Minecraft is the world of distraction, I think. And I don't plan on doing anything off screen, but if I'm doing like a long, time consuming, tedious thing, I will like fast forward it on screen, like just not do commentary and just put some headphones in and record myself and like 5 times speed it or something. Oh, that's not what I want. A whole stack of cobblestone. This isn't cobblestone. This is. It's hard when they're not next to each other because they kind of look similar, but not when they're, you know, separated. Then I can tell that they're different. I also don't want to go too far into the caves because there will be monsters in there and I don't even have armor on. I'm so flustered. It's always kind of like a bit of a hot mess starting a new world. And then you kind of hit your stride and figure out what you're doing. But at the beginning, I'm just like all over the place. Like, oh, I need to do this, and I need to do that, and I need to do this, and it's a lot. I'm gonna need to chop down some trees while I'm here too, because I'm gonna need some fire logs. And I think fire log is like 4 logs or something like that. It's a lot. Now I know I'm getting slightly over 64. Barely over, but slightly over. In case anything needs like 1 cobblestone. Alright, I'm gonna chop down some logs. Going to chop down the maple because I like that one. I'm gonna use it up, but I want to get the saplings from it. Also, I like in this mod that it does this tree chopping animation, so you don't have to hunt down. Did I get any maple saplings? I did. Hunt down all of the different pieces of the tree. It just, you sit, you do 1 block, and it falls on its own. There we go. Thunder! I like doing the chestnut trees too because they drop chestnuts as well, which I can sell or eat. And we want to eat because we're gonna need a lot of food. Okay, I think that that's enough. If you press U, I was watching, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I will put the username of the series that I was watching on the screen now. I was watching another YouTuber play Sunlit Valley, and he did, he opened up the U. He pressed U and it tells you everything that you can make with all the items and all the different things that you can make, and that was so handy. took me forever to figure that out. So shout out to Rusty. He helped me figure that one out because I hadn't yet figured it out. How many fire logs did I need? I needed 10 fire logs. That's 60 logs. It takes six logs for a fire log. Is it 6 logs for a fire log, or is it 6 logs for like 4 fire logs? Nope, just 1. So 1. Wow, that's a lot of wood. I don't really want the oak saplings, but I'm gonna do oak anyway. I can bone meal them if anything. This tree dropped a book. So sometimes you will have, you'll find books as you play through, and some of them do different things. So this one says trees have a 15% chance to drop fire logs when chopped. We want this. We definitely want this. So you just right click to read it. You learn that skill, and now every now and then my trees will also drop fire logs, which is nice because you do need the fire logs for different things, and you don't want to be, you know, using 6 logs at a time for your fire logs. That's a lot of wood. Oh, look, he dropped a fire log. Nice. It also tells you underneath the amount of chops exactly what the tree's gonna chop. So this tree is gonna drop 30 blocks of wood. I like that because I can kind of plan accordingly if I need to. Okay, that's probably plenty. We can get our fire logs now. Yep, we got plenty. I'm gonna get home before I turn them in though, because there is one last step that we have to do before we turn those in and complete our episode. So I want to make sure that I'm home to do it. I will warn you, watching me jump up hills is going to be the most frustrating part of the entire episode because I'm terrible at it. I don't know why. It should be pretty logical, but I'm really, really bad at jumping up hills. So if you want to look away during those parts, that's absolutely fine by me. I do love on the map how you can now see, like, here's my carpenter, here's my blacksmith. Like, you can see everything on the map. It makes it really nice to find locations when you're trying to, like, get home or get to different things that you've built. I do love the map feature. I miss that when I go back to, like, on my phone. I have Minecraft on my phone to play, just vanilla, straight up, unmodded, and I do miss that feature. So now we have a villager. Oh, that's right, because I invited the carpenter, so I get some coins, and I invited the blacksmith, so I get some coins for that. Cool. Okay, now when I turn this in, it's gonna give me the option to pick a blueprint. It's gonna give me an option to pick one of these blueprints. So I like to come here first and look, because it's just gonna give you a name and it doesn't like show you the house. So I click on it and see what all of my options are. I already kind of know in my head which one I want to pick. Comment below which one you think that I should pick, but I already have in my head kind of which one I'm gonna want to pick. That one is super cool though. When I first started playing, this one wasn't quite as updated. They've updated all of the houses a bit. Yeah, they've updated all the houses a little bit. This is the house that I have in my other world, which is cool. And I also have this one in one of my other worlds. So these are just all the options. There's some really cool ones. But I think that I'm liking the alpine farmhouse, which means that I'm gonna have to do the alpine like all the other alpine things. But throughout the world, as I make my other regions, I will be attempting to do every single one of these in each region. Considering I have 11 regions and there's 12 here, there will probably be one that doesn't get made, but maybe I'll just put it in just to do. But I think that I want the alpine farmhouse. So let's turn in our stuff. Getting started. The bed, 64 cobblestone, 10 fire logs, alpine farmhouse. The first time I played through, I didn't think to look at the houses beforehand. I just picked one at random, and it wasn't one that I particularly loved. So, I'm thinking since this little cute shack thing is here, eventually I'm gonna cut it down. I don't really want that. So I'm looking around trying to think of where I would want my house to be. And I kind of like the idea of overlooking a cliff. So I think that I actually probably will want to put it like right here. But it's gonna be big, I think. Oh, it put me in the wrong corner again. I wish that it would put you in the corner of the front door instead of the back door. But it did say that I could... Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, when I was reading the instructions, it did say that you could hold down the control and then use the rolly bar, and it'll move things around for you. So I kind of want to shove it back. Oop, wrong way. Shove it back. But not like so far that it's off the cliff, just like right up against it. I wonder if I can pull it forward. Is this the front? No, that's the front over there. What? Wait a minute. No, I'm pretty sure that this is the front. Yeah, that's the front door, and then there's just like an open back door, I guess. Or maybe, is this the back door? Just a second, let me take a peek. Let me figure out what's going on. I don't know that. I've never used this house, so I don't actually know. This is the front. I'm complaining that it didn't put the front in the front, and it did. It did put the front in the front. My bad. Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna go look over here. There we go. That's the front. Okay, we're gonna shove it back a little bit more because I want it to be, and then I will, in my next episode, I will terraform it a little bit so that we can have it be pretty and not have like random overhangs and stuff. Now I know that there are some blocks in the way, so I'm just gonna go, yep, build it, and it's gonna say, nope, I can't build it. There's these blocks in the way. And that's very nice for me because now I can just go in, but I'm going to fast forward going in and making this all work. Okay. Let's try it now. We have a home! Look how cool that is! So I will, in the next episode, I will terraform around this and make it a little bit prettier, but there's a little outside stall for any animals I might find. Well, that's not gonna hold all the animals, but you know, some underground storage. That's not the right word, but like under the house storage for all of my chests that I'm definitely gonna need. And a door here, front door, some steps, and the house. Look at that. So this will be like the cooking area, maybe the bedroom, a nice little deck out here, little patio. Oh, you can go in and out. Cool. Could bring the world or the ground up to that level and come in this door, or oh, this could be like the bedroom. Nice. Sweet. All right, we have our house, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, what I'm gonna do, because it is the next objective and I want to feel accomplished, is take my backpack off. And it should say that I got a backpack. Is it gonna, it's not gonna make me get a backpack, is it? There we go. Oops, got the backpack. Yay! So the only thing left that we have here is eternal summer, which means that we need to find a summer biome, which shouldn't be far. Maybe we'll attempt to do that in the next episode. I want to put my backpack on so that I can put stuff in it. And so yeah, next episode we will be establishing our crops, terraforming this area a little bit, getting that all situated, and maybe trying to find a jungle biome so that I can start that or finish that whole quest line and feel really accomplished. Look, you can see my little village over there, not too far, but not too close. That is the goal, plus my house is right on a cliff, which I think is cool. Maybe next episode we'll try to get a paraglider. Who knows? But until next time, bye!